putting the tight end in motion. First snap, and Stafford's going to throw. That's on target, Puka Nacua. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. The first carry now for Kyron Williams. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
New set of downs for him at the 38. First down, and they go right back to him. He'll drive it forward, but won't get beyond the line. That's Harrison Phillips there for the stop. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up second and 10.
Big man up front said, "Not in my house." Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this: it's over. Over.
And he stopped after running it up across the 45 to the 46. A solid 8-yard gain there, and now they're going to have 3rd and 2.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 2. That's caught for the first. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Give him 24 on that play. And it brings up an LA first down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
They've come out swinging to begin this contest as they've got it down to the 31. Stafford now on first down. Throw reeled in by Higbee. And he's going to be out of bounds. Looks like a yard or two short of the 25.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. Completed over the middle. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Offense set for a 1st and 10. Now Stafford again. And he finds him in the end zone for an LA touchdown. The Rams finish up an excellent opening series. It's a Puka Nacua touchdown. Well, you couldn't ask for a better start to a game than that. The offense taking it all the way down the field and finishing with 6.
These opening drives, Kate, are such tone setters. It is why every offense loves to script their first 15 plays, right? Everybody knows what's coming. Allows you during the practice week to get into rhythm, but even better when you're that sharp, that crisp, and you finish off and get the early lead.
On comes Joshua Carty to try the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Rams will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Carty has it all teed up and ready to send it away. Ty Chandler to return. He stopped on the return at the 27. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Darnold now to throw. And his first pass falls incomplete.
Making it harder than it needs to be right there. Just get the catch first. Guarantee some yards. And then worry about escaping the defenders and getting upfield.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Darnold has him on the quick hitter. And that's good for a gain of 5. Tackle made by Cameron Curl.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
From the gun on 3rd down. Escapes the pocket. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he wisely avoids contact, sliding down there, and that played good enough for a first. They get an even 10 on that play. And it'll bring up a Minnesota 1st down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
And not a lot of space to work. He's brought down at the 45. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Second and 8. Finds him over the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And that's going to give the Vikings the 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Offense already looking like they're in mid-game form. They've got it down to the 32. 1st and 10. Here's Jones. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Addison going to motion over left. Whiteout's getting involved in the ground game. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, they eschewed the pass to try and bring up 3rd and short via a little more conservative ground call, but it backfired. You know, the defense, they'll look for keys up front, and they fired off the line knowing the run was coming. And, boy, they busted it before it could get back to the line.
Here he is on 3rd and long. He has the first over the middle. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And it'll bring up a Minnesota 1st down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Straight ahead they go with Jones. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Second down carry for Jones. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Only a couple yards there, and now it's 3rd and 7. Here's Darnold to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a 1st and goal.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's 1st and goal. Throwing now, off play action. And he takes it in for the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings finish off their opening drive. It's a T.J. Hockenson touchdown. So a touchdown on the board for them, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. But they couldn't take away that big old tight end.
Now it's Will Reichert on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Vikings start off well to tie things 7-7. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. The Rams headed back after their second drive now. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
Throwing now on 1st down, Stafford. Cup on the catch. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That one goes for 31 yards and a 1st down when all is said and done.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. That's taken in by Cup. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Up the gut they go with Williams. And they bring him down at the 25-yard line after surrendering some good yardage. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Stafford from the gun. He gets this one in Nakua. Touchdown, Los Angeles! The Rams break the tie here in the 1st. It's a Puka Nakua touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. A quick 2nd score for him, Brock, already. And we aren't even out of this opening quarter yet.
I think I just saw that D coordinator rip up his game plan down on the sidelines, because you got to find some new resources here. You got to dedicate more bodies, more physicality to this playmaker, because we know in this league, when you get a guy going like this, they're going to go to him until you stop him.
Cardi now for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Rams take the lead here, 14-7 in the 1st. Cardi has it all teed up and ready to send it away. Chandler now on the return. They'll bottle him up as he gets the return to the 30. Minnesota all set to go for its second drive. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. First and 10 now from the 30. They're going play action. Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete. Jordan Addison, the intended target. And it sets up second down.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Throwing here, Darnold. He's got him, that's Addison. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Here's Darnold. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Now we'll see Ryan Wright come on for the Vikings to punt this away on 4th. And he's brought down before the return gets far. That punt gets up to 59 yards. And the Rams will take possession. The Rams set to go on offense once more. They have played lights out on offense. Scored their first 2 times out, Brock. A chance to go 3 for 3 and grow that lead here. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Sanford. Throw finds DeMarcus Robinson. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. And the Rams are going to have a 1st down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Williams now on 1st and 10. He's forward, gets a couple of yards. That tackle made by Blake Cashman. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
From the 38. His pass caught by Nakua. Decent gain here, but short of the 1st.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
On 3rd down, here's Williams. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that 1st down right there.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. They motion the tight end over. On 1st down, here's Stafford. Connects on the crosser. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They pick up 20 yards there. And it brings up an LA 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
All set up now for 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Hits him on the out route. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. They get 19, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. And they will score. Touchdown, LA! The Rams throw their early lead to 13. Cooper Kupp the touchdown. And we haven't even reached the end of one, and already that's the 3rd time that he's thrown them into the end zone. It's hard to think of a better start he could be having than this. Cardi now for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Rams double their lead to 14. Cardi has it all teed up and ready to send it away. Chandler now on the return. The Vikings taking the field on offense. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. First and 10 now from the 30. Addison going in motion right. Look at this, the wideout gets it to start this drive. He's got a gain of 6 there. That was Darius Williams on the tackle. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
Well, I know this. This staff loves the athleticism and versatility he brings to the offense. That's not only as a receiver, but as someone who can take occasional carries and turn them into good yards.
Running right, this is Jones. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. 16 yards on the play. And that's going to give the Vikings the 1st down.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the 1st down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Staying on the ground with Jones. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And it'll bring up a Minnesota 1st down.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. This is a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teaching tape right there.
They give to Jones, right side. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, that's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
So before they can get set and snap it, the clock runs out on quarter one. It's a two-score game early. We'll return to Inglewood in just a moment. It's Vikings ball as we return for the second, and they've got to be thinking points here. From the 18 on second down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And it's third down now. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. And they just did.
It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got first and goal.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal. To throw, here's Darnold. He's on the move. And he drives this forward to the 6. We've got a stoppage here. There's a player out there in some pretty obvious discomfort being worked on. All hopes, of course, that it's nothing serious, especially here in the preseason. Here's second and goal from the 6. From the gun, Jones gets it. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
So now, here's third and goal. First throw for the backup now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they're headed in reverse after that sack.
Hey, I get it. You know, there are times as a decision maker playing quarterback, you take a sack and you cut your losses. When you get an opportunity in the red zone on third down, you'd love to give your guy on the other end a chance. Because a touchdown, well, we know in the course of outcomes of games, so much more influential than settling for a field goal.
So the Vikings will try a field goal on fourth down. Will Reichert headed out. This will be around a 33-yarder for him. Smith able to put it through. And that'll get him back to 11.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Return coming from the 6. He's stopped on the return at the 27. The Rams and Matthew Stafford set to go back on offense. And last drive, he reached one of those numbers that everyone looks at as a benchmark after the season ends, Brock. Quite the year that he's put together, finding the end zone. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10. Here's Williams to start the drive. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Ivan Pace able to make the stop. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
You know, Kate, I like to call these body blows. Body blows. You got to be committed to running the football. Even if it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and tear will pay dividends later.
On second down, a run with Williams. We'll have him gain about a handful there. Brought to the ground by Cameron Bynum. There's 5 on that play. They need 5 more now on third down.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Stafford now on third down. That's caught for the first. And he'll get it up to the 44. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Working from the gun, here's Stafford. It is caught left side. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And the Rams are going to have a first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
They take the handoff now, Stafford. And for the first time, one of his throws doesn't find a home. It's incomplete, but boy, what a streak he had to begin this game. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Throw reeled in by Whittington. He gets it forward for a gain of 3. Harrison Smith in on the stop.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today, because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
Throwing is Stafford on third. Able to find Nakua here. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
1st and 10 now from the 30. Give to Williams from the gun. And they make the tackle at the 28-yard line. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Second and 8. Completed over the middle. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. That tackle made by Blake Cashman. And the Vikings add an extra defensive back for this 3rd down. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Coverage holds up, and he just had to get rid of it.
So many coaches love 3rd downs, and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know, got to execute and convert on these 3rd downs.
On comes Joshua Carty and the Rams field goal unit to try it on 4th down. Definitely not an automatic here. This 41 yards away.
A dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
McCarty has it all teed up and ready to send it away. Chandler now on the return. Good looking return here, and he's got room. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line. The Minnesota offense ready to set up shop again. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw in their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Starting the drive with a give to Jones. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
Operating from the gun, it's Jones. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. He was looking for T.J. Hawkinson. So that brings them to 3rd down.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Jones now to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And he's got this fair catch right along the 12-yard line. The Rams headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And at the pace he's begun the game throwing the football, Brock, he is in line for a special type of performance if they need to keep throwing it until the end. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. And he gets it forward and still about a yard out of that. Harrison Smith in on the stop. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Stafford from the gun. Throw reeled in by Higbee. And he's up across the 20 before going out of bounds.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard. Running for the marker with Williams. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Off the play fake, it's Stafford. Gets everything he has under this throw. This is brought in at the 15. It's a huge pickup on the play. And it brings up an LA 1st down.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
So a massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone. From the red zone now. The throw is caught. And he almost gets to the 5. He goes out at the 6.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. And with 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
They go play action here. It's an LA touchdown. And now, Brock, I know you're keeping track, but just in case our audience isn't, his 4th first-half passing touchdown. At the pace he's on, this would be a new record if he has a second half to match this one. Cardi down for the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Rams stretch their lead to 21. Cardi has it all teed up and ready to send it away. It's Brandon Powell with the return. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Vikings and Aaron Jones headed back out there on offense. They're down 21 now after that last score and in need of a comeback as we work through this game. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They put a receiver in motion right. First down throw by Jones. A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. And the Rams get the football on the first turnover of the contest.
A lot of defenders got some offense in their background, and it's been my life experience that they'll tell you about it. And right there, he put it on display. He brought in the pick and instantly became a runner, searching for the open field to add a little something to the return.
The Rams are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And I'm pretty sure, Brock, they hadn't even all sat down on that sideline yet to rest. And now they're right back out there with a great chance to repeat their last touchdown.
And you will take that every day of the week and twice on Sundays. You don't mind at all. You got that defense right now reeling after the touchdown. And look at where they start with the football now.
They've got first down from the 31. Stafford. Short pass brought in. This is ahead for about 5. That tackle made by Blake Cashman.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. They send the tight end in motion. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And then brings up 3rd down. Shotgun snap to Stafford. Finds his man over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Well, a tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Now Stafford again. That's taken in by Cup. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Defense showing blitz. Stafford. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. Touchdown, Los Angeles. And that is his 3rd touchdown catch. Certainly enough to call this a very good game for him. And we're still in the opening half, so what else might he accomplish before we're done here? Cardi now for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Rams continue piling on to this lead. Cardi has it all teed up and ready to send it away. Powell now to return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Now the Minnesota offense trotting out. And this drive, Brock, hopefully longer than that last one. They were only out there one play before they were picked off.
They're kind of a good chance right now to see how risk-averse these guys are offensively. A lot of game left. They could give the passing game a little breather and start this one on the ground.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Man in motion here. Now a give up the middle to Jones. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Working from the gun. Here's Jones. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's tackled for a short gain.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. On the shotgun, it's Jones. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Minnesota lined up in punt formation. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. Same as a touchback here. Fair catch made at the 20. That punt goes unanswered. No return there. And they'll get ready to go on offense. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. That one complete to Higbee. 16 yards on the play. And the Rams are going to have a 1st down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
First down, ball at the 36. straight ahead with Williams. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Hey, these are the type of games he's counted on to get when they're available. Unfortunately, we had tremendous vision to see the seam and get through it before that window could close.
Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. Another run for Williams. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
2nd and 6 coming up here. They fake the handoff now, Stafford. He sends this one to the end zone. And we all saw it. Flag came out just before that one fell incomplete. They may still get some big yards out of this one. He got too aggressive to try and stop that play, and they tag him for pass interference. So now, following the penalty, it's 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. And that's going to be brought in. Touchdown, LA! The Rams running away with it in the 2nd quarter. That is his 6th passing score of the game. A lot of quarterbacks could go several weeks without throwing that many touchdowns. And now, keep in mind, he's only one off the NFL record of 7 in a single game. Cardi now for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Rams grow their lead yet again. Cardi has it all teed up and ready to send it away. Powell now to return. Good looking return here, and he's got room. And a good return here as he gets it out past the 35. The Vikings offense back to the field now. So good field position to start with for the Vikings this drive. 1st and 10. Play fake, Jones. Has his man, it's Addison. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
We're at the 2-minute warning now from SoFi. The Vikings with some work to do, trailing in this game. On 1st down, it's Jones to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he's across midfield into Rams territory.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Offense in the hurry up here. From the 45 on 2nd down. Jones reels it in. And he's able to get this down to the 36. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that's going to give the Vikings the 1st down.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Again, Jones to the air. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
You know, I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or just had a surprise break in concentration. So unusual to see one dropped unless there's a hit involved.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Operating from the gun, it's Jones. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. He was looking for T.J. Hawkinson. So now it's going to be third and long.
You know, he might complete 99 out of 100 of those short, simple routes to the tight ends. Even the shortest and simplest of throws, well, it's due to end up in a drop at some point.
Jones now on third down. Escapes the pocket. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up fourth down.
Kate, I wish every fan could just get the perspective on the field. When you stand on the sidelines, you realize how fast this game is. And as a QB, you've got to understand. When you get that amount of time, you've got to get rid of the ball because this game moves in a hurry.
The Vikings getting their punt team out. Ryan Wright's the one to send it away. And no chance at a return as this one heads across the sideline at the 25-yard line. The home team's ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And he sure has put on that chef's hat to dice up their defense early in this one. Quite the appetizer that he's prepared to what could be a great overall performance. Only 17 seconds left for him as they begin this drive. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And he gets him around 6 there. Ivan Pace able to make the stop. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4. So we're in halftime in a game that, well, honestly, partner, already feels decided.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Back to you two in just a moment. The preseason is upon us as these two teams get things rolling. They'll have 2 more games after this to get ready before week 1 comes our way. It'll be here before you know it. We saw a vintage first half from the veteran Matthew Stafford. He had a half for the ages, touchdown pass after touchdown pass. He threw a month's worth of touchdowns in just those first 2 quarters of play.
Cardi has it all teed up and ready to send it away. Chandler now on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Here's the Minnesota offense headed out to start this third quarter. And they're going to need to play for pride or for something to build on for next week, Brock, because this game seems out of reach, even though we've got a full quarter still to go. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. And go play fake with Jones. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Now he'll throw off the play fake. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
There was almost no resistance offered against a rush that came off the line ready to maul anything in sight. It was all the QB could do to get rid of that before he gets absolutely clobbered.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Jones now to throw. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete.
The ability to track the ball, right? Ball skills isn't just knocking it away, and that's a beautiful job there, Kate. The ball skills is also being able to track a ball on a deeper throw like that. If he doesn't swat it away, we're looking at a huge gain.
Punter takes the field on fourth down, and he sends this one flying. And he'll have this fair catch right along the 25. We don't get a return out of that punt. And they're going to take over possession. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Second half starts with a run by Williams. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Shaq Griffin finishing that play off. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. They stay on the ground with Williams. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Brought to the ground by Cameron Bynum. Now it looks like somebody is shaken up after that play. You never like seeing injuries, especially in the preseason. We'll get the training staff out to work on him. Vikings defense countering with a nickel look. 3rd down coming. From the gun, a carry by Williams. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Give him 3 on that gain. And it brings up an LA 1st down.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there. Making a really close measurement to see if he got the 1st down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
Draw play, this is Williams. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Harrison Smith in on the stop. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
You know, some positive yardage there, Kate, but just as important, they're mixing up their play calling, and they could very well be setting up the defense for a big play later.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Stafford from the gun. It's complete to Higbee. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Rams are going to have a 1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. They go with Williams on the counter. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Second down now, 7 to go. They'll send him over right. On 2nd down, it's Williams again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They got 2 yards there. That leaves them with 3rd down and 5. Stafford back to throw. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. Finds a seam. Left side. He's off to the races. And it's a touchdown as he brings it back for the pick six. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
Reichert on for the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Vikings cut the lead down to a more manageable 28 points. A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. Starting from the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Rams headed out to the field now. And all the touchdowns are sure going to catch some eyes around the league, but sure not unexpected for those of us who saw how well he was throwing it back when he got his first couple of scores.
Yeah, and if anything, he's only continued to improve and play better, as this defense tried and failed to find any way to slow him down.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Up the gut they go with Williams. And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4.
You know, that's a good run right there to keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
2nd and 6 coming up here. From the 31. He completes it in traffic. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
You know, with some of these tight ends today, you could put 2 guys, heck, put 3 guys on them, and they still find a way to make those catches. With how they move at their size, they really are the ultimate matchup advantage.
1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Off the play fake, it's Stafford. Nowhere to go with it, so he just throws it away.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Shotgun snap to Stafford. Cup on the catch. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Brought to the ground by Cameron Bynum. This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down. Now Stafford again. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. They get an even 10 on that play. And it brings up an LA 1st down.
Well, there's a time to be a little finessey with the football, put a little touch on, and then there's time to put your arm into it and let it eat. Throw it right through your target's chest. This one, well, that one right there was the latter. Smart to make a fastball zing in before anyone could undercut the curl route.
Williams now on 1st and 10. And he's brought down for a loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Stafford now. finds his target, Robinson. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a 26-yard pickup there. And the Rams are going to have a first down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Room to the right. And he's all the way down to the 6-yard line. Give him about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets him up with first and goal.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal. From the red zone now. And he finds him in the end zone for an LA touchdown. The Rams piling onto the scoreboard yet again. Cooper Kupp the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. From Sid Luckman in 1943 to Drew Brees in 2015. We've had 8 quarterbacks throw 7 touchdowns in one game. And now we have a 9th who's accomplished that feat as his dominance over this defense continues. Cardi now for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Rams tack on 7 more to their lead. Cardi has it all teed up and ready to send it away. Chandler now on the return. Return's looking good so far. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. The Vikings now set to take the field. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. First and 10. Here's Jones. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. Stop made by Braden Fisk. The stop made that time by the rookie from Florida State.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. No place to go, so he just threw it away. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Working from the gun, here's Jones. He's on the move. And they give to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
I think we can officially call this pile-on mode. They've been the better group all game. You felt it. This quarterback, well, he certainly felt the brunt of it. The rest of the way, Kate, this may be time to pad those stats and keep on pressing against a group that has had no answers for him up front.
So out now comes the punter. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. Fair catch called for, and he's got it right near the 30-yard line. This offense and their quarterback making their way back out there, ready to take over once again. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Now it's Williams. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Harrison Smith in on the stop. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Second and 4. Dump off caught by his back. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
That just might be a throw he regretted as soon as you let it go. I know that feeling. He was doing all he could to find a completion down the field, but they were all over that check down and ready to turn it into a negative play.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. They send a man in motion. Stafford now on 3rd down. Dumped off to his running back. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
It's plays like that, Kate, right, wrong, where I sit and judge a defense. I judge the awareness. I judge how well that coordinator's got him equipped to see what's going on the field, and not just see it, but attack it. And they devoured that screen game on 3rd down.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. Now this offense getting set to work here. And this game might be going better if he could have some more time just to work back there. This pass rush has been all over them. Really keeps taking this offense out of any grooves that they've managed to get into.
Okay, I like to say in life there's energy givers and there's energy vampires.
Yeah.
And for this defense, these sacks right here, they're such energy givers. And, man, it's like a vampire sucking the juice out of an offense.
Yeah, I love that. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. On the shotgun, it's Jones. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well, he found the route he wanted pretty quickly, Brock, but maybe, I don't know, he telegraphed who he wanted a little too much because that defender sure got there just as the ball arrived to force it loose.
Yeah, this is one of those tough moments as an analyst, right? Because you're right, offensively didn't get the job done, but I'm going to give a gold star to the defense. Anytime you make contact and you disrupt that pass, that's a job well done defensively.
He'll work it a couple of yards past the line. Tackle made by Cameron Curl. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8. Now Jones, setting up the screen. Jukes out a one-stop, and that will not be enough for a 1st down.
I'm a big fan of the screen pass. Really, you can run a screen as they just showed on any play. 1st, 2nd, 3rd down, sometimes even 4th. But it takes great acumen, a great football IQ defensively to have an awareness that's coming, and then more importantly, to stop it.
Punt team on, and they'll send this one away. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. The offense being led back out by its quarterback as they get geared up for their next possession. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. A handoff to Williams. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. That tackle made by Blake Cashman.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game, right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. Finds a seam down the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They strike for 23 yards. And it brings up an LA first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. They fake the handoff now, Stafford. A throw right side, finds Cup. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Stafford. He gets this one to Nakua. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet, but it gives his own defense a little time to rest and gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
They've got first down from the 31. A run with Williams. His foray up the middle, and that's about 3. That tackle made by Blake Cashman. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug of war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
On 2nd down, a run with Williams. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Just 1 yard on the play, though. That leaves him with 3rd down and 6 to go. To throw, Stafford. He's got it to him yet again. That is cut. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or two short for the first down.
On comes Joshua Carty and the Rams field goal unit to try it on 4th down. It's on the right hash for this 39-yarder. Sly's kick is up and good. And they didn't even need those points when you look at how impressive that lead is.
Well, that's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
Carty has it all teed up and ready to send it away. Chandler now on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. This offense making its way back out now. And this certainly isn't the rut they want to be in, Brock. All of their drives have been ending in punts as of late. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Play fake, Jones. Completed to his running back. And he's able to get across the 25 before stepping out.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Fits it through the middle. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Sending a receiver left. First down throw by Jones. That's Jefferson. He's got it. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
You know what I love to say? You never go broke taking a profit, and you often gain profits when you use your eyes as a quarterback. Those hitch routes, those underneath throws, oftentimes it's the eyes of the quarterback looking downfield and then taking that short completion.
They just get the play off. Built up this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Thankfully, only one quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. The Vikings have it to start the 4th, and given that score, they're going to need points every time out from here on. They're set up at the 35 now. Again, Jones to the air. Finds him over the middle. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And it'll bring up a Minnesota first down.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for first and 10. Throwing here, Jones. Rolling left, buying some time. He gets a little something out of it before sliding to a stop.
That is quarterback play 101. Maybe not the first chapter of it, but man, is that important. Getting downfield, get what you can with your legs, then most importantly, protect yourself. Get down and don't take any extra contact.
Second down carry for Jones. And he'll go down here at the 16. Call it a gain of 6, and they need only 2 now on third down.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run, but I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. A 5-yard gain on the play. And that's going to give the Vikings the first down.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love third down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because money down, they want the ball. But a third down run for a first down can be so demoralizing to that defense.
And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Halfway there on first down, that brings up 2nd and 5.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Now Darnold. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings making the scoreboard look a touch better. Jordan Addison, the touchdown. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Bronk. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop him either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
Reichert on for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Vikings take 7 points off the deficit. Here's Reichard set to kick this away. Here's Smith on the return. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. They've got first down from the 31. Here's Williams to start the drive. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up second down.
New set of downs is not off to a real good start here, Kate. And I know every yard counts in this league, but that lone yard, it's not going to really change what they're thinking about doing here on second down.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. This is Williams, and he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. It'll be a gain of 5. They still need 4 on 3rd down.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite out of the big meal between them and the first down marker, and that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
On 3rd down, here's Williams. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. It's a gain of only 1. Still 3 yards to go here on 4th down. The Rams are set to punt. And this will be his second effort of the contest. Got 44 yards on his first kick, Brock, and this one looks to be longer. And this one did hit at the 8, but took a big bounce and finished its journey in the end zone for a touchback. Now this offense ready to head back out. And all game, they have struggled to attack this deficit. Maybe they can do a little window dressing here. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Darnold. Able to find Jones. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
From the 39 now, after that explosive start to this drive. Throwing here, Darnold. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. In a good spot here, 2nd and inches. From the 48. Jones reels it in. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
A play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. And it'll bring up a Minnesota first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. They'll throw it again. Throw left side, brought in by Hawkinson. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
All right, set now, 1st and 10. It's Jones on the toss. And he's stopped down at the 16 after a small gain. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
From the gun, here's Akers. And he pushes it further into the red zone, down inside the 15. Give him 4 on that run. That's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
This one's caught.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Looks like they will indeed try it. 4th and 2. Here's Jones. Juke the defender. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. They hit him for 5 yards on 4th down and get the successful conversion.
This is a guy who, man, when he is in a groove, when he is feeling it, you're just not going to bring him down with an arm tackle. You better buckle up. You need a textbook tackle on this guy. Wrap, grab some cloth, and drive him to the ground with all you got.
They'll run here with Jones. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
They're lining up on the doorstep. 2nd and goal from inside the 1. Oh, fullback's got it. Look at the power. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Vikings putting up points in a game decided. If there's an argument for continuing to rely on a fullback, Brock, it is plays just like that remind us they're pretty good at barreling in for touchdowns when they're given the chance.
And you know the greatest fullback name ever? Maybe you need to name your son Sam Gash. Because that dude, when I think fullback, I think Sam Gash just gashing people for touchdowns.
Reichert on for the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Vikings get it back to a full 3 possessions now, 24 points. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Has this at the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign, well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
2nd and 6 coming up here. They stay on the ground with Williams. And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. Give him 2 on the run. That's going to set him up with 3rd and 4. Shotgun snap to Stafford. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Give to Williams from the gun. And this is a nice gain that stopped at the 47. Good rip on first down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15+ at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Off the play fake, it's Stafford. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Running for the marker with Williams. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
Yeah, I get it. Fans will measure a running back's merit by touchdowns, yards, the fantasy football world we live in. But as coaches and teammates, Kate, they want something a little bit more. They want to see plays like that. A guy who will always get the short yards in a critical spot like that.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Another run for Williams. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
You know you love some of my buzzwords, Kate. I know you do. And this one was about willpower. He got the rock a long way from the chains and put his teammates on his back for a heck of a run and a great try at that first down.
Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches. Straight ahead with Williams. And they make the stop, we're going to say at about the 37-yard line. It's a gain of 4 there. And the Rams are going to have a first down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
First down, and they go right back to him. And he's brought down after a short gain. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9. It's the 2-minute warning here in L.A. Rams, well, they can probably just run away and hide. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Up the gut they go with Williams. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Only a yard for him that time, so now 3rd and 9. Working from the gun, here's Stafford. Got a man, Robinson has it. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it brings up an LA first down.
As a quarterback, when you throw that curl route, you know it's a tight window, Kate. But the minute that DB turns and can't react to the throw, you put it right on your receiver's numbers. He comes back and gets it and moves the sticks.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Williams on the carry. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
2nd down now, 7 to go. So make a check in that win column for the Rams. And they're off to a good start in the preseason, Brock. Seen a lot of players fighting together for the victory. So for Brock Eward, our incredible crew, everybody here at EA Sports, I'm Kate Scott signing off. We'll see you next time. The Rams are winners as we say goodbye from Los Angeles.